Hello everyone, welcome to Pilpoh's 2022 Retrospective. Hello everyone, welcome back to Cuboid Outpost. Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mod 7? Yeah, this is All the Mod 7. Hello everyone, welcome back to Techopolis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Project Architect. Hello everyone, welcome back to Enigmatica 6 Expert Mode. Hello everyone, welcome back to Vault Hunters. Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 7. Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 7 to the Skies. Hello everyone, welcome back to Stone Block 3. And finally, hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 8. So, I thought this kind of weird ramble episode would be a good idea, where we just talk about all the mod packs that I played this year. I was going to talk about all the other games as well, but I don't think I've got time. Planning on making this like a half an hour episode, so... but yeah, this is not one of my normal videos. I'm kind of still working on my mine colonies. If you've been following along on my my All the Mods 8, which is my latest series, then yeah, you know that I've been trying to get my mine colonies up to level 5 everything. And I still haven't built like a barracks or anything. But anyway, I wanted to just have a look back at some of the packs that we've been playing this year. This year has been absolutely amazing for modded Minecraft packs. So that was the few packs that I had right there. This year we looked at, I think it was 10 packs. I've got them open on the side here. So first one, technically we started Cuboid Outpost in 2021, but we finished it in 2022. It was like my Christmas pack for last year, or the year before last. Whatever it was, 2021 Christmas, that's what I was doing. All the Mods 7 was my second pack of the year. Oh, wow, technically my first because it came out on the 1st of January. Which, that was fantastic. I loved that mod pack. It was so good to begin with. That was actually on 1.18.1. So it was yeah, it was one of the first ones that I was like, oh, I'm gonna proper get into this. I think it was the first one I played which wasn't a quest pack. One of the first ones I played that wasn't a quest pack. Why have I got an egg? Weird. There we go. This is going to be a ramble episode, by the way, so it's not going to be me playing quite a bit of All the Mods 8. I'm just putting that out there. So the second pack of the year, technically the second pack, if you know what I mean, because Cuboid Outpost was the year, but anyway, was Techopolis. Really enjoyed Techopolis. It was a quest pack, so it had like a definitive end to the pack. Whereas I feel like these kitchen sink packs don't really have an end to the pack, which I think is a good thing in some ways, because it's like you can set your own goals and, you can do whatever you want and whatever you don't want to do. So there's a few mods that you guys know that I'm not a massive fan of, but I've been getting used to recently, so... there's those ones. The third pack we played was actually Chosen Architects pack, and that is the Project Architect. And technically, we only played that for like 1 and a bit streams, and I chopped that up. So I chopped it up into 3 episodes. That was a weird one because Project E, which is what that pack is like based on, once you get like 1 or 2 bits and bobs, it becomes a bit, how do I put this, it feels like you're playing in creative mode. So I decided not to continue with that pack. I think I've tagged it as abandoned, but it's a cool pack if you want to do like lots of building and stuff. You know what I'm like. I'm not, well, you can tell that's my shack from the beginning of the pack right there.
It's had a few upgrades and it's got a big base underneath, but I'm not really an amazing builder. But I've always said that from the beginning. This is why I like Mine Colonies, because it does all the building for me. But yeah, so Project Architect, really nice pack. I would have played more if I wasn't so enthralled with All the Mod 7 at the time. Season 1, All the Mod 7. So the next pack on the list was Enigmatica 6 Expert Mode. That was a flipping difficult pack, I must admit. We spent a lot of episodes working on that, and I have not tagged it with anything. I haven't tagged it with finished or completed or whatever I put, or abandoned or anything like that. Because I might have to tag it with abandoned, unfortunately, because one of my drives failed, so I don't actually have the save anymore, which is a bit of a pain. But it's such a good pack because it makes you play every mod in the pack. Because to get refined storage, you need to get into Pneumaticraft. And to get into Pneumaticraft, you have to do a bunch of other stuff. And even the magic mods were integral to the pack. It's just everything was mooshed together, and you needed everything at the same time. Very, very cool pack. And the exploration was so good. So that was I think my 4th one of the year. Now the next one on the list we've got is a pack that really, really broke me, which is Vault Hunters. So I don't know if any of you watched my Vault Hunters little foray into Vault Hunters, but I only did 10 episodes because it just took flipping ages to do anything. It's really difficult to play when you have to unlock mods. So I had to do everything vanilla. It was really good because it got me to do all of this vanilla stuff that I've never done before. So it's kind of like a vanilla plus pack for me, although I died about 1 million times. And I did that stupid thing where I went into a vault. I didn't realize that the vault, when it finishes, when the time finishes, that you just die. I thought it would just teleport you out. Really stupid. It was one of those that I was like, I need to be way more prepared for this pack than I was going in with. But we did what we could, and I think it was kind of a cool pack. I know there's loads of people out there that have done ridiculously amazing in that pack. So if you do like Vault Hunters, I'd suggest watching. I think it's the mod pack creator did a really long series on it, and he's still going, I think. So go and check him out. Now, after I did Vault Hunters, All the Mod 7 got updated to 1.18.2. So just slightly further on. But one of the big things that they did, the ATM team, shout out to the ATM team, is they added the ATM star. So that was our goal for the entire series, was trying to get this ATM star. Actually, I don't think they added it until a little bit into the pack. But yeah, they added the ATM star and all of the creative items. In this pack, we've got the ATM star automated. Thank you to the bees. In fact, I can make another 2 more. Oh, no. There we go. So yeah, we've got the ATM star automated. In All the Mod 7, I don't believe the bees were added at the time when I finished the pack. So I didn't decide to automate everything. I was like, we'll just get 1 or 2 All the Mod stars, because there wasn't that many creative items back then. But we did get infinite power, and we made a pretty cool base. We revived a mine colony as well. Although I revived it in episode, 20. And then I ignored it for 50 episodes. So yeah, there is that. But All the Mod 7 Season 2, I think, taught me the most about modded Minecraft. We had to do quite a lot. I did a lot of Twilight Forest. In fact, I've done about 7 packs this year, which involved Twilight Forest. So, yeah, that's why in this pack I rushed Twilight Forest. There isn't like I think I spent like 1 and a bit episodes on it. But yeah, we got everything we needed. And that was a really fun pack to play. I went a bit overboard with Britannia in All the Mod 7 Season 2. But yeah, after that I moved on to All the Mod 7 to the Skies. And I originally said at the beginning of All the Mod 7, as soon as the To the Skies versions comes out, I'm going to swap over to that. Because I really love a good old Skyblock. Now, the issue is, it was very similar to All the Mod 7, which I just completed. All the Mod 7 Season 2, I'd completed. And then I decided to move on to All the Mod 7. But this time it was in the skies. So a lot of the stuff that I did was very samey to what I'd already done that year. Or, you know, that pack recently. So I did decide to abandon To the Skies purely because of that. I know a few of you were more excited to watch To the Skies. I mean, so was I, to be fair. I was excited to play it. It's just I didn't want it to be boring for you guys because you'd literally just seen it. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I abandoned To the Skies. Oh, brilliant. It's raining. I should sleep anyway because it's not the time for the mine colonies to be building. We need them to be building right now. Next up on the list is, in fact, this pack right here. So, All the Mods 8 was one of those packs that I was just like, I didn't even know this was out. And in fact, I think I started playing it when it was 0.0.1 or something. So, the first pack that came out that I jumped on straight away, I think after my first episode, they updated to, maybe it wasn't 0. I've got the information open on another screen. Let me have a look, see what it says for episode 1. Okay, it says it right there in the video details. It says mod pack was 0.0.3 in my first episode. Now, the second episode, which came out literally the next day, I think, or like a few days later, was 0.0.5. So you can see that they were updating literally every day, or I think it was more than every day, I think a couple of times a day at some point, because it was brand new and mods were being added at the time. So I know for the most part, like first 20 episodes or so, there was no Industrial Foregoing, or I think Thermal recently got added, Thermal Expansion. So yeah, it's been really fun playing this pack, and we started off with more eggs, brilliant, thank you. We started off using immersive engineering for our power, even though this is really, really small power right here. Don't get much out of this. Right, would you be quiet? Thank you. But then we moved on to making some melon power, which was fantastic power. It still is, I think, still really good power to begin with. In fact, it inspired me to make a little quick guide. So that was my first foray into quick guides, was making this melon power sort of system setup. It's quite compact as well. If you look at it, it's what, like 3 by 4. You could probably make this even more compact if I'm honest, but yeah, really decent power. Nice little foray into, I like saying foray today, don't know why, but it's a nice little exploration into a different type of video that I haven't tried yet, which is like little guides and setup guides. I mainly made that little guide for myself, if I'm honest, because yeah, I had to keep going back to my old videos. So I went back to, I think, season 1? Well, no, season 2 of All the Mod 7 to figure out what the heck I did in here. So, yeah, that was kind of interesting to be like, oh, I know, I'll just make a little video for myself and then we can use that. But yeah, this was decent. I really enjoyed doing those little quick guides. I have got a few in the pipeline that I want to make. So I'm going to make one on refined storage because, well, refined storage, I used it heavily in this pack. It might have annoyed a few people because I was using AE2 to begin with, which I've also got that in the pipeline. I'm going to make a little guide on AE2 as well. Maybe a bigger guide, so it might not be that quick. But I suppose I can sort of break it up into mini little episodes, like little guides. Yeah, I think a smaller guide, like on, well, I've tagged it up here. So we use the flawless budding Certus Quartz and a subnetwork. So little guide on subnetwork would be kind of cool. But we use this flawless budding to get ourselves some Certus Quartz. I think it was this big thing. Wait, where is it? That one. Large Certus Quartz bud. Is it bigger? Ah, there you go. The cluster. So you use a little subnetwork to just get the clusters, which then gets you just Certus Quartz. And it was pretty rapid, I must admit. I think I filled up a drawer really quickly doing that. We did that downstairs in our little... I think it was on this wall to begin with. It's gone now because we've moved over to refined storage. Apologies to everybody who didn't want me to do that, but I just prefer refined storage. We've had this discussion before, I think, or I say discussion, it's just been me talking, but I've talked to a few people on my Discord, which is still open. I think the Discord link is in every video description, so if you want to hop in the Discord and have a chat, we've got a bunch of people in there that, to be fair, I'm not that active on my Discord, if I'm honest. I just don't have the time anymore to do anything except record a video, edit it, and then post it. And then it's basically bedtime at that point for me. But over the Christmas holidays, I've had a little bit of time to do some recording, which has been really nice. I need to tidy up my base as well at some point. That is one of the tasks I've set myself on our tree tasks over here. Finish mine colonies. That's going to take a while. This isn't the end for All the Mods 8, by the way. I think a few people thought as soon as I automated the ATM start, I'd be moving on. But there's so much more to do. I mean, we got into Hexarai last episode, actually, and that was super fun. I've got a broom over here, and it's got a nice little ATM star on it. How cool is that? And you can do a little bit of flying about with it. This is really cool. I do like the brooms. I mean, we can fly. This would be really good if you just started the pack. And you need some way of, like, flying about. I mean, you can make a jetpack, I suppose, but it's not as cool, though, is it? Because, you know, it's a broom. It's like out of Harry Potter. It's brilliant. I almost forgot to talk about Stoneblock. So Stoneblock 3 is the most recent pack, other than this pack that I've been playing. And yeah, I enjoyed it to begin with. The recent stuff that I've been playing with has not really been enjoyable for me. I'm not a big fan of blood magic, as you guys know. Ever since Ocean Block, where it basically corrupted one of my saves. It didn't. It just killed me when it shouldn't have. And I lost like everything, including my time in a bottle with like over 100 hours worth of time. Ooh, what's this one on? 116 hours, flipping heck. But yeah, I would say very well made pack. I mean, all the FTB packs are very, very well made. Ocean Block was the first one I ever started with. That was last year, so I'm not going to go over that one. But That was also an FTP pack. So, yeah, I really am enjoying the stone block, and I think before this comes out, I might have finished it. I'm going to try and finish it today as I'm recording this, because I'm recording this a day in advance, because, you know, New Year's is coming up and everything. So, yeah, I'm going to try and finish that one off, and we're going to call it there with stone block this year. And next year, I think we're just going to continue on with ATM 8 for a bit until we find another pack to play alongside it. I want to do as much as I can in all the mods 8. There's still loads to do, as we found out. So, yeah, that's kind of the plan. So it does look like I've got a bit of time to talk about some of the other games I've been playing. I'm not going to show any videos or anything, because I haven't recorded anything from them. Because, well, this channel is just Minecraft, right? So, but the few games that I've been playing is Raft. Been playing that with the missus. That's actually really fun with 2-player. It recently got an update. I think the final update. So it came out in chapters. So it's like chapter 1 was ages ago. Then chapter 2, I think the final one's chapter 3 or 4. I can't remember now. But I'm going to pop over to my area where I was doing some fishing, because I kind of made a raft over there. And here we are, we're at our little raft. This was my little representation of what the raft looks like. So you start off basically with just like 4 planks, and you're floating along, and it's like a constant movement sort of raft. So it constantly moves in a single direction. And you come across like little islands. You can jump on the islands. You anchor your raft down and then jump on the islands. You build your raft out. But yeah, you start off with kind of like just a little tiny raft. And this was my collector sort of representation that I've got right here. So you can build these like little nets. So as you're going along, there's like loads of debris, like bits of wood and some plastic and some like palm leaves, and you use the palm leaves to make like rope, and use the wood to build out your raft. Use the plastic because you have to have like little plasticky bits underneath so the raft floats, because wood doesn't float normally. I mean, some of it does, but you know what I mean. But yeah, this I was like, you could tell I was playing it because I came over here and I made a little raft whilst we were fishing for some Patrick Stars. Yeah, the bees for those. But yeah, this is kind of what it looks like. You have like a little grill, you can cook your food on it, and then you have like another one for water where you boil the water, because you can't drink seawater because it's got like, you know, salt and other nasties in there. So you boil off the water and then it becomes drinkable water, and then you can drink it. And you basically just got food and water that you need to look after, as well as your health, because there's a little sharky. And the shark will run up to your, or swim up, I suppose, up to your raft, and he'll bite a bit off, unless you go over to him and you hit him a couple of times. But yeah, you can also like reinforce your raft. So this is what I've kind of done here, what it looks like. So you reinforce the edges, and then when the shark comes over, he can't really attack it because it's made of metal, or it's metal reinforced. But yeah, that's one of the games we've been playing, me and Marge. The other game we've been playing is called Project Zomboid. I haven't got any representation here for that, but Project Zomboid, brilliant game as well. I think it's still alpha. Let me do /home. We'll go back to our base. There we go. But yeah, Project Zomboid, we picked it up one day just because, I don't know, I think it was on sale or something. We were like, oh yeah, let's give it a go. So we played that together, and that was super fun. It's an isometric game, so you sort of, you know, you're at an angle. Bit like, remember the old Pokemons? They were kind of isometric. No, they weren't. I don't know how to explain it, but basically, yeah, you run around in that game, and there's like item spawns, and you have to pick them up, and you have to be quiet, otherwise the zombies will hear you. So you have to walk around really, really quietly. But you could also just do what most people do, which is go and find a big heavy object and then run around and kill as many zombies as you can. Which I think that's what me and Marge did. And you could also build up your base. So just like with Raft and Minecraft, it's basically like a base building survival game. So that's kind of what we've been playing this year. Another game I've been playing, which is very much like everyone probably has played this that is watching the channel. And if you haven't, I highly suggest it. And that is Valheim. So Valheim is like you wake up after, I think there's like a war or something, and you die, and then you go to Valheim, which is like an in-between place. And yeah, you just start off and you punch trees, and then you get wood, and then you can make a crafting table. It's very, very similar to sort of the Minecrafty style, except it's more stylized. I say it's more like Skyrim looking than Minecraft. But yeah, I've been playing that with a few mates actually. So we have a little server. I don't host it or anything. They host it, and we finally beat the 5th boss, or the big skull dude. You know, that comes out of the hand. If you know what I'm talking about, right there. Anyway, yeah, we finally defeated him the other day. We all managed to actually get some time to get on together, and that's super fun because we're playing as friends, and it's really hard to find time for all of us to get on at the moment. So that was really fun. I will just mention quickly, because this is a mobile game, so no one really cares, but I've been also playing a little bit of Marvel Snap. I don't really want to mention it, if I'm honest, because it's microtransaction heavy, sort of geared towards kids microtransaction sort of thing, which is highly predatory in my opinion, and I should really stop playing it because yeah. But I've been playing a bit of that just because it's the only thing I could find on my phone that sort of ran nicely. I did just get a new phone, so I've been playing a bit of Stardew Valley on there, which is quite fun. And again, that is pretty much the same sort of thing, right? Where you start off on your little farm, and then you like farm stuff up, and you can go and kill some monsters, or you could fish, or whatever you want. But it's mainly not a survival sort of game, but it's a open world sort of building game, which again, that's kind of the style of games that I play nowadays by the looks of it. Now, I did mention earlier Pokemon, and I have been playing. I did get Pokemon Scarlet for Christmas off of Marge for the Switch. So I've been playing a bit of that recently as well. It's really nice because it's something I can play in bed. You can't really play Minecraft in bed, really, can you? I mean, if you figured it out, then good for you, but I never figured out how to do it. I used to play on like a really beat up old laptop when before I started recording, and it was like 3 frames a second or something. But yeah, that was interesting. I mean, this is a bit laggy right now as well. You can see it. Whoa. Screen tear. But that's purely because everything is happening right now over here. If I reboot, it should be fine. But I will say that everyone's been like ragging on the new Pokemon game, and fair enough. It is a little bit buggy. It's not like what it used to be, in my opinion, because it used to be like proper quick. Everything was super quick because they didn't have any animations or anything like that. So I think what they've tried to do is like focus on look rather than gameplay, which is a little annoying. But I'm still finding it really fun because, again, that's an open world game now. Back in the day, you used to have to like defeat gym leaders to get to the next area, and the next area would have Pokemon of higher level that you could catch, and you train them up by doing all the EV training and things like that. I never actually got into EV training or anything. I just like went through it all. I think I I have played every single Pokemon game, so maybe I've played all of them. I don't know about Sun and Moon. I don't think I ever played those ones, but yeah, I've always loved a bit of Pokemon here and there. I did play Pokemon Go when it first came out, like everyone did. We all went outside. Did Pokemon Go die because of COVID? I actually have no idea. I haven't had it installed on my phone in like 3 or 4 years now, it feels like. Anyway, yeah, I think those are pretty much all the games that I've been playing this year. And it's been amazing. Specifically the Minecraft stuff, because I feel like I've had such a good community sort of response with all of the packs I've played. People have been giving me ridiculously good advice. They've been amazing. All of you guys, you're the reason that I'm still doing videos, basically. So thank you to everyone out there. And I hope your 2023 is amazing and awesome. So with that, I'm going to call it. Thank you for watching this entire year. Thank you for joining me this entire year. And I will see you next year. Bye. Now, how can I finish the video without talking about all the things we've done in the house this year? So here's us looking at what it looked like when we first got it plastered, and me rubbing the walls all the time because it was so smooth. And then we painted it and we put the floor in. We did all of that ourselves, and I moved my desk in here. I've got a new desk set up as well, so I'll show that in a bit, I think. I just wanted to point at the floors and show you what our bedroom looks like at that point. And the bathroom looked absolutely horrendous. We bumped that wall out, as you can see. So that got all plastered, and yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare in there. We didn't have a shower for ages, but then eventually it looked like this. Whoa. Yeah, we did quite a lot to the bathroom and put some lino in. I think I'm so excited when I took this video, rubbing my feet on the floor because I can wear socks finally upstairs. I don't have to wear my Crocs everywhere. But yeah, we did loads to this bathroom. It actually looks even better than this right now, but still got lots to do in the house. I sealed the bath up, as what I was just saying there, and we put the bath panel on. You guys gave me so much advice about that bath panel and everything in the house. It's been amazing, not just Minecraft, but advice on stuff to do in the house. And then our final project that we did this year was getting that window installed. I was a little unsure on how to end the video, so what I will say is there's going to be plenty more in 2023, and I hope to see you all there. Bye.